guidance to know when the moment has arrived in case you're frustrated with your job. You're not the only one. An amazing 52% of Americans distinguish as being miserable at work, as indicated by information from the Conference Board. All things considered, frustration comes in changing degrees of seriousness, and unmistakably, you can't simply escape the second a solitary part of your activity begins to bug you. Then again, there are sure job-related downsides that are hard to survive, and on the off chance that they don't improve after some time, it's a sign that you should get and leave. Here are a couple of key signs that you might need to consider stopping within the near future. 1. You're overwhelmingly tired. We as a whole encounter a lot of hands-on continuity, regardless of whether it's sitting through unlimited companies or managing long periods of administrative work. Yet, when you come to find that you're investing most of your energy at work, tired and anxious, and you're not really getting the hang of anything new, it's an indication that possibly you've outgrown your job or it was never the correct one for you in any case. 2. You're neglected. Most administrators don't walk around singing their workers' praises each hour on the hour. In any case, that doesn't mean you don't deserve some support for your careful work. In the event that your supervisor probably won't recognize your efforts, and you can't recall the last time you were rewarded or praised for going well beyond, at that point, it's an indication that your administrator or organization simply isn't grateful. What's more, the more you remain in that situation, the more frustrated you're able to develop. 3. Your supervisor isn't useful. Your supervisor is likely a bustling individual and may experience difficulty cutting out one-on-one an opportunity to go through with you. In any case, if your supervisor is never open, and offers no info or direction at all when you clarify that you need it, you might be in an ideal situation leaving that activity and working for somebody who will support you and help you advance your job. 4. Your collaborators aren't supportive. Working in a violent situation can upset your prosperity in a major manner. In the event that your colleagues are the manipulating, unsupportive sort, that is reason enough to search out another situation at an organization that encourages cooperation and coordinated work. Keep in mind, the general community you work with can represent the moment of truth you experience, and on the off chance that you've arrived upon a group of dangerous coworkers, you should realize you deserve better. 5. Your work-life equality is non-existent. In some casual job situations, you're able to experience periods where you're forced to work late, sign on nighttime, and abandon the occasional end of the week to fulfill time limitations. However, on the off chance that your position expects you to always be on, in this manner breaking any similarity to a work-life balance, at that point you might be in an ideal situation finding a job that is not exactly as requesting. It's one thing to be happy to buckle down, yet you shouldn't need to totally bargain your own life with an end goal to exceed expectations at work. 6. You don't care for the organization culture. Your office condition is a part of the general community you work with, yet the way of life your organization plans to have. So if your work air is out and out negative, it might be an ideal opportunity to change to an organization that qualities and regards its representatives. Unexpectedly, disappointment with organization culture is the no. One driver of more youthful specialists stopping their occupations, so in the event that you leave hence, you'll probably be following in some good people's footsteps. 7. Your well-being is abiding. It's one thing to quit certain parts of your own life with an end goal to control at work. In any case, on the off chance that you come to secure that your position is contrarily affecting your health, it's a certain sign that you have to leave before things worsen. In case you're always battling with business-related pressure or have a job so requesting it keeps you from getting enough rest, it's an ideal opportunity to put your prosperity first and proceed onward. 8. You're in an obstacle position. We can't all hope to get advanced each year. In any case, on the off chance that you can't recall the last time you progressed expertly or were given new obligations at work, it's a sign you're in a job that is going no place. Also, if that is the situation, you're in an ideal situation getting away from that obstacle job within the near future. 9. Your pay stinks. It's normal to need to get more cash flow at work, yet in case you're being paid far not exactly the normal individual with your job title, and your organization won't come up pay quick, it might be a great chance to search out a business who will be increasingly flexible. Your income at your present occupation will probably impact your future payment, so the sooner you catch that truly necessary lift, the better. Likewise, while cash can't really get you bliss, winning a greater amount of it can decrease some budgetary pressure and improve your personal achievement, which is the reason it pays to try the cash. You understand your value. 10. You never again care about your knowledge. It's one thing to get frustrated at work every once in a while and let your duties slide, therefore. Be that as it may, when you achieve the point where you have no interest in buckling down or playing out your best, it's a great opportunity to escape. Not thinking at all about your work is an excellent side effect of burnout, and you're in an ideal situation getting away from a terrible job situation before it unleashes ruin on your emotional well-being. For more information visit https://megaconnection.com.